Each video, I will only do the top 3 comments. I lied. I'm actually doing the top 7 comments. However, in the future, I might do more than just the top comments. Anyways, on to the suggestions. 情绪你喜. The gender of the noun changes based on its possession and the gender of the possessor, and the mood of the verb and adjective used to describe said noun must change depending on the combination of the noun's gender and the possessor's gender. So we already have a complicated one, and I don't really know what mood is in this case. My possessive system isn't very thought out. All I really have is this. So all of these mean of, and to say my pencil, you'd have to say the of me pencil. However, I might have to come up with new words for my to make my language harder. How about this? If it's her pencil, it's feminine. If it's their pencil, it's neuter. And if it's his pencil, it's sus. 情緒このscene. You should use different sentence structures for different times of the day. Like in the morning, you'd say, good morning, how are you? But in the evening, since the day is concluding, so too should your sentence. So you say, how are you? Good evening. So if it's morning, you'd say the regular sentence, I need to go to the bathroom. But if it's evening, you put the first 2 words at the end and the last 3 words at the beginning. So you end up with, to the bathroom to go I need. This works for 3 and 4 word sentences as well. Like I said, you put the first 2 words at the end and the last 3 words at the beginning. See, it still works. Just don't try it with 2-word sentences. You'll bend the space-time continuum. 情绪记忆. Would love to see Jan Misali cover this one. Also, this isn't even fusional, making it easier than even a good chunk of non-constructed languages. So I had to look up what a fusional language is. Google says a fusional language is a language in which one form of a morpheme can simultaneously encode several meanings. So in my other video, I said you would say shongeluj for a pen, but words can change definition based on gender. So if you use a feminine article such as sha, you have shongeluj, which means a pencil. Does that count? Let me know in the comments. 情绪hine. It should be completely random and unpredictable what gender a noun has. So even someone who has gone through the pain of learning the language would still use wrong articles on front of the nouns, which would sound weird and wrong to fictional native speakers, making the language impossible to learn perfectly, same as German. Also, why are there no click phonemes? I responded with this comment. I included click phonemes. N and n. So I have 4 clicks. Ka, na, ka, and na. But I sneakily updated the alphabet to have ka as well. Also, I'm writing k as stretch C because this symbol to usually represent it looks too much like an exclamation point. And it looks too much like you're censoring words. Look at laka versus laka. I promise this is not a swear word, it's just unnecessary censorship. Also, I'm writing ta as turn T because this symbol looks too much like an L. On to the genders. I'm taking inspiration from another comment that says, make endings in articles more wired. Like, we associate words ending A to be a feminine word. For example, make that masculine. Just to confuse people. Absolutely love this, by the way. So, I'm going to make the ending sound unnatural. So you know how in Spanish, you say los chicos and las chicas? You say la pizza es deliciosa, but you say el helado es delicioso. Those endings sound natural because they have the same ending. Goofy language is going to do the opposite. If I have a word like tescha, I can make it masculine and say shop tescha. That other comment from earlier is going to improve this system even more by changing the gender of the word constantly. Okay, I looked back at the goofy updated alphabet and realized I added 2 more clicks. Ga and ga. This is gonna be a click-heavy language. You cannot deny it. 情绪这个 V. Okay, for the verbs, I would love it if they conjugated not only on the subject, but also the object, and maybe even grammatical parts of the sentence. Like, imagine if infinitives and prepositions had gender, lol. Yes, that is a great idea. Let's raise the number of verb conjugations up to 999. That would be great. Yeah. V-sheep. Yes, I have a separate word for number 2. You have a problem with that? As a conlang enjoyer who's always wondered what the absolute goofiest lang would be, goofy language is perfect. Suggestion: add every single type of consonant, or add different types of vowel phonation, breathy voice and creaky voice. Another comment already suggested clicks, and as for the other part, I added whisper voice. I haven't found a way to tone the whisper voice without changing the physical vowel position, so it's its own separate toning. I might do breathy and creaky voice later, but here's the goofy updated alphabet. I think the word should be a bit harder to pronounce, giving most Americans a pure nightmare. To do that, I am going to have extreme consonant clusters. These include clusters like tka, sfta, sfa, and zhvga. I won't just make videos for comment suggestions, I'll showcase everything with a bunch of videos. Hopefully it works out. I mean, it took way too long for me to make this video. Like, subscribe, and comment your worst ideas for goofy language. Matthew out.